Block Party, a Minecraft podcast, episode 90. We're your hosts, Bearded Sloth
and Little C
and HolyBookworm.
Today, we have a deal for the show. We are recording this live with listener participation via Discord chat.
That's right. Today's show includes Minecraft Marketplace, the past week in Minecraft, and your listener questions.
Get your podcast here. Get it here. Check out theblockpartymc.com to enjoy our content, including our amazing YouTube channel, our Bedrock add-on packs, all the ways to listen, and so much more. Well, hello, HolyBookworm.
Hello,
How did
Bearded Sloth.
HolyBookworm get here?
I don't know what's happening. Little C, you're still here.
I think so, am I?
Is she taking over your job?
I think people would enjoy it more.
I don't know about that. Everybody let Little C know how much we enjoy having him on the podcast.
And here goes our live chat. Make sure to join the Discord so you can be a part of it. Just going, we don't like you. Little C, leave. No one likes you.
Nobody said that.
Well,
He just
not
did.
yet.
But everybody does get excited for you, HolyBookworm.
I doubt it. I'm just a little extra.
It's fun to have you here. Hey, we're talking about Minecraft Marketplace this week.
Sweet.
Yeah, it should be a good topic. Got tons of responses, which thank you, listeners, for those.
Yes. You listeners have all kinds of good 2 cents to share on this topic.
They do. What did we ask them to get their brains going, Little C? Oh, HolyBookworm, you want to read those?
Oh, sure. Okay. The marketplace of Minecraft has been quite controversial. Are you on the yes side or the no side? There are tons of different worlds available, from adventure to educational. Do you play on these worlds? And if so, tell us about your experience with them. Character skins are a great way to show your personality. Do you use skin packs from the marketplace? What are your favorite skins? The Minecraft marketplace is only for Bedrock, but makes mods and such available easily across all platforms like PlayStation, Xbox, or Switch. Does this make it worthwhile for you, or do you think it should be made available for free? Java players have access to tons of mods, but not really a central marketplace. Do you feel this is better or worse overall? Resource packs are a great way to change the look of your Minecraft game. What are your favorite texture packs? What style is your favorite? Do you take advantage of the free content available from the Minecraft Marketplace? Have you purchased worlds, skins, textures, etc. from the Minecraft Marketplace?
Thank you, HolyBookworm, for reading those.
You're welcome. I hope it jived your memory there.
Yes. So those were, I guess they were good questions because got tons of responses.
And good responses, too.
Our first response here comes from Advisory Labs. I personally am on the marketplace is Microsoft trying to squeeze more money out of the Minecraft player base side. As controversial as that statement is, the Java player base can download any community-made mod that they want for free. Why doesn't Microsoft do the same for Bedrock? I have no clue. But I don't really like getting pop-up advertisements, marketplace things, when all I want to do is get back in placing cubes.
Well, isn't that kind of the balance as any business or anything is you want to sell something? I mean, you're in business to make money, obviously.
I don't think Minecraft or Microsoft needs the money from the marketplace. They make plenty off of the merch, the game itself, the new games, and stuff like that.
But
it's
do you
still a
think they
business.
can maintain that for a long time without something like the marketplace?
Yes, because realms exist.
And I do find it interesting that he brought up the difference between Java and Bedrock. Now, I know personally there's tons of things, add-ons and stuff available for free for Bedrock.
The problem is because the marketplace is the central place, whereas on Java, the central place is the community. I think it would be cool if the marketplace allowed people to maybe apply to upload it with an easier way than actually to make money off of it, just so they would have a chance to share their work on everywhere. I think it's hard too because Bedrock is on every platform and Java is just computers, so it's a lot easier to share stuff.
Right, of course. And I mean, so Java was the first, right? And then they do have it opened up. And yes, but it's only computer. But you can't just let anything happen on, let's say, a console, right? Because sometimes these mods actually have bad things in them, viruses or whatever, and you're taking that risk. I don't think Minecraft as a whole could allow that to happen. You know, there is probably a safety part of that
There
too,
is
right?
that.
I think it's interesting, right? I mean, it's a business like anything else. I mean, you selling merch or selling anything. It's just another couple bucks that you can make more money at. And I guess from their standpoint, why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that comment, Advisory Labs.
All right. Auntie May said, I only brought a single texture and skin pack. I have the flower pack. Ooh, flower power. Go, Annie May. The skin packs are cool and worth it, but the world textures are all just ugly to me. Is mobile any different? I don't think I've heard this controversy fully, though, but yet it's kind of unfair. All right.
So the flower pack, so that's probably a texture pack of some sort. I don't know exactly which one that is. And the fact that she's saying that the world textures are different, and I know she plays on mobile.
I don't think they're different between packs.
Now, there is something like our totem we have now, right? We have the Grogu as our totem on Jericho SMP right now. It definitely looks different on my phone than it does on my computer.
Is that a display thing, or is that...
I think it is a display thing, but I wonder if she's running into that maybe with her phone.
The textures, as I know, because I made that totem pack, the textures are programmed the exact same whatever device you play on. You could be playing on a microwave. It's coded in to look the exact same.
Right.
I think because mobile is usually low end, so the settings are lower and everything, it's going to look not as good.
Yeah, so there might be part of that.
I guess I've never thought about that being different across platforms, even like mobile. I almost forget about mobile, honestly, that you can even play it mobily, but...
Right, and you have to take that into consideration when these people are making add-ons or mods or whatever, right? You have to make it available. There has to be a system that works on all these platforms, including all these phones, including the consoles, the PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC. Like, I usually play Bedrock Edition, but I'm playing on my laptop, and I have a little bit more control on what I can do with add-ons and stuff, but you can do most of that on mobile too. They have to make it that accessible. That is a big difference between Java and Bedrock when it comes to having the marketplace. That's really the only way to get these things on console is through the marketplace. You can't download something from the internet without putting it on a world or something using a phone or a PC.
I feel the big thing is the lack of content on the marketplace. Okay, there's not a lack of content on the marketplace, the lack of quality content, and there's not really a good quality filter for it. And I feel that a lot of the stuff on Java that's free for anyone to get is this really well made and thought of pack or thing. The problem is on Bedrock Edition, a lot of the stuff isn't that way, or it's not on the marketplace. So I feel there's more stuff for Java Edition, so it's simply a wider market.
Right. And I do think part of that is not being able to see it and use it before you get it, if that makes sense too. That might be part of the issue, is you don't want to buy something until you know you want it.
Right.
But at the same time, I feel there's enough content creators out there showing these texture packs and stuff, especially the good ones. So you kind of get an idea maybe from YouTube or something.
Right. Because you always want to try something on before you buy it.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I just want to buy it and hope it fits.
There you go. Thank you for that comment, Annie Mae. Next one comes from Scrublord Sten. As someone who loves modded Minecraft and customization, I can't stand the marketplace. I've bought a few things off them, but usually am disappointed. One thing I bought was the Lucky Block mod from there, but was unhappy with it as I could only play it on the map that comes with the mod. It can be good for simple maps like Skyblock, basic texture packs, and basic skin packs. However, if you're looking to make a mod pack, you can't. If you want to play on mods you saw on YouTube or as a kid, then it might be best to find one for Java. Java Edition is far better in this regard, and you won't have to spend more money on things you want. So he kind of brings it up, right? He doesn't want to buy it. He was disappointed after he bought something and found out he couldn't use it on other worlds. That is a difference between behavior packs and resource packs.
That's the problem with the marketplace, though. There are no mod packs. You can't mod the game without having to deal with this map, and I feel that's a big issue with it.
Yeah, it has to, in order to have a behavior pack, it has to be linked to the world you're purchasing.
And I have to agree with you there, Scriblets, and that Java is far better in customization options as you have a lot more client-side mods like Optifine, Lunar Client, stuff like that. And you also have a lot more mod pack options, and you can mod stuff, even easy stuff, just for your survival world that allows you to look into a shulker box with having it in your inventory. And stuff like that, which you can't do on Bedrock, that is client side. And I think that's a good thing about Java.
Right. And you have to realize, though, that there are behavior packs that you can use. I mean, for instance, our add on packs we have available at our website, they're behavior packs.
But they're not on the marketplace.
They're not on the marketplace, no, but they are available for Bedrock Edition, but pretty much only for mobile and PC players, which Java Edition is only available for PC.
You can't do a lot of the stuff that is done also.
I think they've come a long way with
on
that. But
client side, you can't do anything on Bedrock, really. Besides maybe Toggle Sprint, maybe, and Zoom. But even that's hard to do. Compared to the Java edition, it's not great.
Yeah, I understand the argument. People that are into modding and complete modding, like the game can be completely different. And to me, at that point, you're not really playing Minecraft when you're getting those crazy mods out there. You know, at some point, it's a whole new game, right?
Well, that's the point. It's still Minecraft because Minecraft's more of just a sandbox to start it.
Right. But trying to stick within the confines of the different platforms and stuff, I don't know. I get the hate. I understand where it's coming from for the marketplace, but I kind of have to give them the benefit of the doubt. The other thing you got to think about, if they sold add-ons that are behavior packs, for instance, like our snooze pack, right? Let's say I could get that on the marketplace. That's somebody could make a pack that is game breaking, right? And that's part of the problem.
Then it can just disable cheats. And it's not like anyone...
And it does.
And not anyone can put stuff on the marketplace. But it seems like it, because there's not really a good content filter for the marketplace once you're on it.
Yeah, there is that. There is a lot of creators that literally are just putting junk out there.
Or stealing from...
Yeah, we'll get into that a little bit. But I think they're doing better with it. And as it's progressed, it's getting better. I've seen some really cool stuff on there.
I've seen some good stuff, but there's still a lot of stuff they need to fix with it.
And there's amazing content creators for the marketplace that do amazing jobs. So it's not like everything on there is junk. Just like in the real world, you've got good stuff and bad stuff.
Our next comment here comes from Kangamar. I've never brought anything from the marketplace. There's so much variety in the game, and each world is essentially infinite. I don't really need to buy anything.
Well, that is a good point. Enjoy the vanilla gameplay, right?
Yeah, I kind of agree.
It's a great game, right? It is great by itself. And you don't have to use it. That's the great thing. I get that they're heavily promoting it and stuff, but you don't have to use it. And it's still a great game. It's fine. It's kind of like the pay for play or the pay to win type games that people talk about. Some of those games, it's almost impossible to stay competitive without buying stuff. Or it used to be. I think they got a lot of hate from that, and they've changed that. And I think that might stem from that a bit too. But good for you, Kangamar, for not buying anything. That's great. And if that works for you and you're still enjoying Minecraft, that's awesome.
Okay, our next one comes from Wire Guy. Can I have a way to disable the fancy button? I find it very annoying.
And I think he's talking exactly that.
The amount of times that I've accidentally clicked on it, and because the marketplace takes forever to load for no apparent reason, and then it takes forever, it's very annoying. You just accidentally click the marketplace button.
Yeah, and I think there are, again, texture packs available to hide some of the UI.
Not on console or anything, though.
Well, there again, right, but you're playing on a PC if you're playing Java Edition anyways.
Yeah.
So the difference between the two isn't that big of a difference. And that's kind of what I'm trying to get as far as that. I've found all kinds of add-ons available for Bedrock. And some of it too is for so long, they made it, a lot of the game mechanics were hidden away from add-on creators, and they're opening that up a lot where you can do a lot more.
But you have to disable cheats for all of that stuff, unless you're playing on a server, but still.
Right, but that's just a Bedrock thing, right? I mean, cheats or no cheats, isn't that more of a, because you don't get achievements necessarily on Java. Anyways, you get advancements. Does that disable it when you use
No.
cheats or anything?
No.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter for Java Edition, but it does. It's kind of a reward for playing in pure survival without cheats. You get awarded somewhat by getting your achievements. But yeah, if you're going to modify the vanilla gameplay, I get why they disable achievements. It is frustrating as a server owner, and I have found ways around that. Contact me on my Discord if you have a server and want my services to help you out with that. But that's a whole nother issue. But I get that having the button is annoying.
I've never heard of it called a fancy button.
That's just Wire Guy being all the fancy guy he is.
I was just like,
course.
what does he mean fancy button?
I
was
wouldn't even
confused
call it
at
a
first.
fancy button. It's just a normal button with flashy lights.
So I don't get the problem. Like, so are you saying that when the Minecraft store thing comes up, you accidentally hit on it all the time, and so
Sometimes
you're annoyed?
I accidentally.
Well, slow down your clicking rate.
And
Like, I don't get the problem. I guess
They
just
always are using it. If it just said Marketplace and was in the corner or something, it'd be fine. But they're always changing it, and these seems so much like a mobile game, that advertisement, just too much advertising kind of thing, in my opinion.
I'm guessing mobile is their number one selling edition of the game.
especially now.
But it's still, they should make it, just because they can make more money doesn't mean they should. They should still try to keep the good game and keep the fair base.
I think the marketplace being there is exactly why we still get updates today after Microsoft bought it. I think the game would be dead if they never created the marketplace now.
I think if Microsoft never bought it, it'd be much better.
Well, I might agree with that, but that's a whole nother subject. I don't think the game would exist without the marketplace.
Maybe if
at
they
this
would
point.
stop. Maybe if they would stop spending so much money on other games and put all their focus into one.
Nah, that's a
neither
whole
here nor
nother
there.
subject there. All right. Another comment here came from US Roadhog. I have downloaded free skins and a couple free maps. I like the cool Steve and Alex skins as well as the Grid Runners map by Nox Crew. But other than that, I just want to play Minecraft, and it's another thing that makes Bedrock Edition feel too bedrocky for me. As of today, bedrocky is a word, but I can't seem to find a word for Java that rings well. Java? Inconsistent FPS and RAM usage are very Java-y. I don't know how to say it either.
It's Java E.
There you go.
Java-E. That's what I would
Java-E.
say. Java-E.
Okay. I think we would be better off without it. If anyone prefers it, you do you, but Minecraft is cool by itself, and if you want mods, then find one that is worthwhile elsewhere on the internet.
That's my theory too. If I want a map or something, I want to put this too. I find this funny. Nox Crew they do a lot of stuff for the Bedrock Edition marketplace. They're big on some official Minecraft events. Nox Crew is actually a Java edition. They make packs and stuff. I think they made the maps for one of the Minecraft championships that happened. Huge creators, some ginormous streamers and creators, famous people on it.
Sounds cool.
And I found it funny that Nox Crew did the Java stuff and then also did the Bedrock stuff. And
Right.
I have to say, because this is not the same team, but the same company making both maps, when I look at the Java maps and the Bedrock maps next to each other, they're both very well made. But I have to say the Bedrock maps actually have more modification. It feels less Minecrafty because on the Java one, they have less tools to mod it in that way. But I feel they make it work, and I think the Java ones are better maps, just the maps in general, how they made them. But the Bedrock ones feel like a whole nother game even more, which is a cool thing about Bedrock. I feel there is a lot of modding capabilities with it.
Makes sense to me. I kind of think of it as Java Edition is the old edition at this point in the way it's made. And so you look at it like, let's say, an old 69 Camaro or something, and that car is great, but I probably wouldn't want to drive it across country as my, family car or something.
I would much rather drive a really old beat up VW van than a new Prius.
I understand the sentiment there, but
Because it's the original.
but
original.
now, if you drive a car today, it's much more efficient to drive across the country with the cars of today.
Yeah, but you don't
even
look
though
as
that
cool.
was cool and everything, and it's nostalgic, and I would love to have one, by the way. So if anybody wants to gift me one, I'll accept.
And I will take a VW van if anyone wants to hand-me-down one.
But there are more efficient ways to make the game, to add to the game, and I think that's kind of what Bedrock is accomplishing today.
Bedrock Edition might run smoother, but I feel Java Edition has some features that are different. I feel it'd be hard to incorporate some features from Java into Bedrock, but I think it's good that they are slightly different. But I feel like Java Edition is better for someone who almost wants to sit, relax, and just play Minecraft at their gaming setup. They play other games, but they also play Minecraft because you have the offhand, and that makes it a bit more in-depth, I guess, gameplay, and it feels like more like other games, and it feels more like a game, I guess, and Bedrock Edition feels just like, it feels like a dumbed-down version of Minecraft almost, while still having all the features game-wise, just the UI and stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense.
In my opinion.
Well, this is a great discussion. Let's get into our thoughts. HolyBookworm, you actually posted here not knowing you were going to be in studio.
Indeed.
You can read that, or you can come up with your own thoughts overall on this.
Okay, so my 2 cents thought when it comes to Marketplace. So I am a person who does not like to spend money.
No.
Like I'm a saver, not a spender. So even if I have the money, I hate to spend money. So when it comes to something like a game like Minecraft, I'm not going to spend my money on that because it's like Mr. Rogers. It's the world of make-believe. And I'm not going to spend my money on that stuff because to me, it's not tangible. It's not something I'm going to reuse or really fully enjoy. I'm kind of a new player. And so for me, that's just not what I would choose to spend my money on. I have gone on there and gotten some of the free stuff. I just got the free Ewok face mask the other day, and that's awesome because Ewoks are adorable. They're my favorite Star Wars character.
That was cool. It was May the 4th be with you.
Star Wars Day.
Star Wars Day, of course. And yeah, that's fun stuff. We talk about the free stuff, right? Do you have a problem with that, Little C? I know you're kind of hating over here on the marketplace.
I don't really hate the marketplace. And the free stuff's fine. I think they just push it too much.
I gotcha.
So I got a question here because I don't feel like I'm pushed to the marketplace at all. Like when I play, I never feel like it's being I actually kind of appreciate it. It's like they're bringing it to my awareness that this stuff's new, that you can get this stuff. It's kind of like you doing a commercial for something. So I guess I have the opposite approach.
When you log into the game every day, multiple times in a day, and it just gets old. And
I guess
they have pop-ups and stuff sometimes, which get annoying.
I think it's the problem because you're in the world now that you can disable so much. You can skip ads on things, do all this. You can't do that. And so I think maybe you're just getting annoyed because you can't do that. And you're just
maybe
used to
it's
that.
the generational
That's what I'm
a little
thinking.
bit too,
Yeah.
because like our generation, we're used to being hit with ads every 10 minutes on a TV show and for 5 minutes at a time without being able to skip it. You guys never had to do that. You just skip over after 5 seconds and you move on.
Imagine getting YouTube ads is
Yeah, exactly.
funny.
All right, let me just get into my written down thoughts here.
Oh, no.
I used to get super excited with the texture packs available for Minecraft PlayStation Edition back in the day. You guys remember that?
Yes, I do. Those were cool, but still, I don't know.
Yeah,
They
and we
were
bought a
weird.
bunch of them back then.
Oh, is that like the plastic one and the candy one?
Yeah,
is that
exactly.
what you're talking about? Okay,
and
I'm with
we
you
bought
now.
some of the skin packs and stuff too. Like HolyBookworm and I, we used to buy. You think of other games we played, right? Call of Duty. We kind of used to play that on the weekend with some other family members, and we'd buy the maps that were released at the time, right?
Sure.
And it was new experience and things.
I can't imagine this little collecting flowers HolyBookworm just 360 no-scoping someone from across the map on Call of Duty.
Yeah, she was actually pretty good at it.
That's before I was really HolyBookworm.
Yeah. So now I never really had an issue with the marketplace and charging people. Just like we create content here, I realize just how much work goes into this kind of stuff. And in my opinion, the creators on the marketplace should be compensated for their effort. However, I do definitely wish there was a preview or some way to try it out first before you spend your money. Because like you said, Little C, there is a lot of junk on there.
Well, you can preview like the clothes and stuff, right? You can try it on your person, can't you? Like
We're
when you-
talking more of the maps and stuff and less.
Yeah, the maps,
Okay.
the world's
But I just
available.
think there's multiple
texture
avenues of the
packs.
marketplace, and you can try
Yeah.
on the faces and some of that stuff. They just need to do that in the bigger order of things. Is what you're wanting to have happen,
Yeah,
right?
the texture packs.
Okay.
Show us more video or something of
Mhm.
actual gameplay, not these
Yeah.
animated
Mhm.
selling points,
Gotcha.
right?
Also, every video or trailer for a pack, it's either saturation boosted, photoshopped in
Right.
some way to
So
make it look
more
better.
transparency with what you're
Yes.
buying, I think might actually help the community in the way they feel about it overall too, if they did that.
Agreed.
Now, there isn't really that much on the marketplace at this point that I really want. I would spend a lot more, I think, if I could use the character creator stuff, like she was talking about, on my custom skin.
Amen. We need that.
I think that would make them so much money. I know I would spend money on it.
I really don't know why they don't.
I don't get
Because
it.
if they have it may be an issue with custom skins if you toggle it on in accessibility. I think if you are using a custom skin, that's the base, and then you can add on to it. But I feel it's kind of stupid that you can't use that stuff on custom skins, and I really don't see a technical reason why they couldn't.
Yeah, I don't get it. Now, I did get kind of intrigued talking about the worlds and stuff. The Disney World one, that was pretty cool. And the Jurassic World one, that's kind of fun.
Oh boy, the Disney World.
Yeah, and like you have these missions.
Oh, wait, yeah,
and
Disney. We walked around there in
Right.
the VR thing, right? That was so cool because I've never
Right.
been to Disney. I've never seen the castle and all that. So we did that. That was really cool to do, actually. I thought it was really neat.
Right. And you can, I think you collect, what was it, like teddy bears or something you had to
Something,
collect. And it gives you somewhat of a purpose. Like so many people say they don't like the open ended
Mhm.
part of Minecraft.
don't have
So
a
this
set goal.
gives you something. And I think a lot of people enjoy these worlds that are set up that way. The adventure maps, essentially, right? And that's, I mean, I kind of enjoyed doing that. Now, I only played around with them for like a minute or two on each one. I didn't play around for a long time on them. I'm guessing if I did like a full walkthrough on them, I'd enjoy them quite a bit.
I guess I know what we're doing tonight.
Yeah, maybe that's a video idea you and I can do, Little C. Maybe we can do like walkthroughs on some of these maps or something.
You call yourself a gamer.
I personally
know.
am the kind of person who, instead of buying it in Minecraft, I'll just go and play the Lego game of it because Lego games are just amazing.
Well,
I
yeah,
agree
that's
with
a
that.
whole
Lego
nother
games
thing.
are awesome.
Yeah, that's for
Best
sure.
ever.
Little C, what are your thoughts on this topic?
Oh, here we go.
Let's summarize here everything we've been talking about.
I have a love-hate relationship with the marketplace. I think it's great to have the character creator and cool stuff accessible for people who are on consoles and stuff. And I don't mind the microtransactions, but I don't like how much they push it. As I've said before, they seem to advertise it a little too much. And just the way it is when you log on to the marketplace, it just seems a little off to me. I do mind the stolen work on the marketplace. This has happened once or twice. One of the big ones that was very big with media YouTubers and stuff was the Faithful 32X pack was actually stolen. Everyone thought on the marketplace it was the real version, but it was not actually from the original creators.
So I have a kind of a mixed reaction to that whole deal. I love Faithful. I love that pack.
Yes, but
The creator of that pack made it for Java Edition, right? Years ago. Great pack. Awesome. That creator did not make it for Bedrock Edition. So somebody took advantage of that.
No, they did make it. There is a Bedrock Edition official download.
There is now.
No, there was before.
Not when they first put it on the marketplace. And that's the key part of this story. And there's always more to the story.
And just because someone does that doesn't make it okay to steal work. That's like
I
someone
get it. And
taking your donut pack and putting it on Java Edition without any credit to you.
I understand. And I think you have some of that. And in our culture today, especially in the meme culture and somewhat, right? We pass around all this stuff, especially graphics and things. We don't think about licensing. We almost are communal about these things on the internet where everything is shared for the good of the internet, I guess. I understand what you're saying. And I think now the creator of Faithful has now that whole thing's rectified and now he's getting credit for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think so. I'm not sure though.
yeah. So now, by the way, Faithful, if you're looking for a texture pack that's fairly vanilla but just makes it look better, Faithful 32 is great.
But do not buy it from the marketplace if you're on mobile or on desktop. Just get it from the download.
Yeah, get it from the download directly. It's great.
Then it's
But
free.
there again,
And you can just donate if you
that's
want.
one of the good things of Marketplace is the accessibility to people that play on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox. It makes it real easy for them to grab this and put it on, and then they get to enjoy it too.
Another problem is not just blatant stolen work like that, but there's a ton of rip-offs of everything. And
I always wonder how they get
market-
licensing.
The
for some of this.
marketplace needs a content filter, and they're just doing it because they know it makes money, but they need to actually care about what's being put on the marketplace of a quality control. They need to quality control what's on the marketplace and remove some of this stuff that, it might sell, but it's stealing people's ideas, and it's really stupid, in my opinion.
All right, that's been a great topic. Little C, let's move on.
The past week in Minecraft, all info from Minecraft.net.
All right, we've got Minecraft Bedrock Beta and Preview 1.20.0.23. Came out Wednesday, May 3rd, 2023. Changes and fixes here. Screen Reader now properly reads description in popping window after disabling require encrypted WebSockets and allow mobile data for online play. Blocks of amethyst placed above or below skulk sensors or calibrated skulk sensors now also resonate vibrations. Generic brush sounds are now audible. So that's talking about, do you know what that's talking about, Little C?
Not really.
So if you're brushing something that's unbrushable, essentially, like let's say just a piece of grass or something that's not meant to be brushed out, then there's a generic sound for that and they weren't audible. So they fixed that.
Well, that's kind of cool because I'm just going to go around and wipe my floors off in my house with the brush because it's funny.
There you go. Got to have clean floors, right? Holy Bookworm?
There's a brush?
It's coming soon. Yeah, this is in the 1.20 previews and stuff. So this is what's coming up.
Interesting.
Skulk sensors, calibrated skulk sensors, and skulk shriekers will no longer lose in-flight vibrations when leaving the world. Bone meal now can't be used on a pitcher plant to duplicate the flower. So I have a feeling they're catching on to the fact that we could use fortune and stuff on pitcher plants. And do you think they're going to take away that ability to duplicate the two tall flowers?
I honestly don't think that's meant to be a duplication. I think it's coded in as a feature because you can use fortune on things like crops, and the too tall counted as a crop because you can bone meal it. And I think they'd have to change a lot of tech behind it. And I don't know.
I'm just curious why they chose this plant to not duplicate, but the other ones they do. And I just wonder which direction they're going to go with overall with the plants. Sniffer egg no longer gets destroyed by fluid, water, or lava. So that's kind of cool. You actually can place the sniffer egg directly into lava now.
Why would you do that?
I have no idea, but it can be done.
And you think that should kill the egg? Like that seems like that's an obvious. Like don't put an egg in the water. Like that seems, like that's something you just shouldn't do.
Yeah. Now I don't know. I don't have that much experience with turtle eggs. Do they wash away in water and stuff?
I have no idea.
Anybody in the live chat help us out with that? Do turtle eggs get washed away? I'm pretty sure the dragon egg does.
I don't know. That's interesting though. The fact that they pointed out, so somebody put it in lava at one point, obviously, so that's why they had to correct it because somebody at one point did that.
No, this is what they're allowing you to do. It used to get destroyed when you tried to place it.
Right, but you shouldn't be placing it in lava at all, is my point. Like that just
apparently you should. I don't know.
I suppose yes, you could put it in lava to keep it warm, as some of our Discord chat is suggesting, but that's gonna make it a little too warm. That's not good.
Yeah, I guess. So yeah, in our live chat, they're kind of unsure now. They don't think so. So that's something to go test. Everybody, let us know.
Go play with turtle eggs.
Calibrated skulk sensor now effectively filters vibration frequencies when powered by any power emitting redstone component.
What?
Yeah, if you know, you know. Third person camera no longer creates a black pane when short sneaking under a 1.5 block gap. I'm looking forward to that. I think they're still fixing some of that stuff, but that's awesome. We're going to be able to do that. one of those Java parody things. HolyBookworm, you look confused over there.
Does that mean when you're like shrinking? When you're
So, yeah, when you sneak, you'll actually only be 1.5 blocks tall instead of 2 blocks tall.
I'm little Holy Bookworm. I am only 1.5 blocks tall.
Well, right.
No, you're
but-
only 1 block tall.
Yeah, pretty much. Relic Music Disc is now included in the loot table for Trail Ruins. So another place you can pick that new disc up. So that's awesome. Added Planning the Past and Careful Restoration achievement.
Ooh.
Now I did notice there's a lot more advancements on the Java side than we got in achievements. I don't know if they're going to continue with those or not, but something I noticed. Screen fade effect when sleeping or using camera fade command will no longer appear when a picture is taken. Distinct green particles are now emitted by the player under effect of Hero of the Village status effect. Fixed a bug where respawning in VR sometimes soft locks the player in the death screen.
Oh, that's not good.
That's never good. Added new cube map background. View now rotates clockwise and is tilted down unless a global resource pack replaces the cube map background. Content logs now show in dedicated server console window with a configurable log level using these new server properties. If you're running the server, check those out. I'm not going to read those. Released several item component out of experimental in JSON formats 1.20.0 and higher. So that's a bunch more add-on stuff that's coming out of experimental. So that's a good. More ways to mod the game. Fixed a graphical issue where a gamepad icon would display over another screen. Added new chat message duration accessibility setting to change how long chat messages remain on screen. 3 seconds by default. Renamed notification duration to toast notification duration and fixed an issue where the setting had no effect on how long toasts remained on display. And of course, there's more. We'll have the link in description. HolyBookworm, you look confused again. That's all backend stuff and coding and what they call things.
Why is it called toast?
Because toast is good.
It's like toast pops out of a toaster. It's a notification.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
That's my best guess.
Yeah. That I guess. I mean, I was just
Why a
how it's
guy-
sorted.
In our live chat says, I prefer my toast on a plate rather than on screen.
Okay,
Agreed.
so you guys want to talk about toast.
Oh,
The best toast in the world is cinnamon, sugar, butter on toast.
I thought you were going to say Texas toast.
Oh, that's even better.
No, Holy Bookworm's homemade French toast.
Yeah, that's pretty good too. All right,
No,
back to the changelogs here. If you want more of that content, you got to check out the After Hours show. Got to be a subscriber for that. Minecraft Java Snapshot 23W18A came out Wednesday, May 3rd, 2023. HolyBookworm, you want to read some of these?
Okay. Let's see. Added new The Power of Books advancement. Read the power signal of a chiseled bookshelf using a comparator. For ease of use, the smithing table no longer requires...
Smithing table.
Oh, smithing. Okay, sure. A smithing table. For ease of use, the smithing table no longer requires a smithing template to be in the template slot for placing an item stack into the other slots. Okay. Jukebox has been added to the Redstone Blocks Creative tab. I like the jukebox. Walking on a block will now always play a step sound. Oh, that's cool. So does that mean every time you walk, you just hear like a clickety-clack sound, like the sound of you walking? It didn't do that before? It should always make a sound when you walk.
Yeah, it was probably just, I guess, apparently every block.
Okay. Walking on the ocean floor will produce a step sound for the block you are walking on at a lower volume and pitch.
There you go.
Advancement trigger changes. Added recipe crafted. Changed format of place block item used on block. In LA, drop item on block triggers. Okay, I guess if you do those, it does trigger changes. And then loot table condition predicate changes. Renamed alternative to any of and added all of.
Yep, and that's kind of coding stuff there, or command things.
Sure. Telemetry. This release includes a new global property sent with every event. Launcher name, new property in the required world loaded event, realms, map, content, as well as 2 new opt-in events, advancement made, and game load times.
And there were some fixes here, and these are what was wrong, and they fixed them. Whether or not a player experiences some effect is calculated based on the block under the center of the player. Slime, magma cubes, not affected by jump boost, potion effect. Skulk sensor detects player walking between carpet and wool. Rendering of FPS graph seems to be performing worse than before. Strong lag spikes when moving above a cleared area with exposed void. Block light updates don't cross chunk borders properly in 23W17A. And of course, more. Have the link in our description. Now it's for what we have been up to in the past week.
I have played some Bed Wars along with working on a new house at our base on Jericho. I think both of you have seen it. I'm not sure. It's actually a rebuild of my starter house from my hardcore series that I used to stream. And I rebuilt that house. It's a nice little farmhouse with birch logs, not stripped birch logs, birch logs. Very controversial build choice. I might even mix in some diorite. Actually, no, I won't mix in diorite because it wouldn't look good. But I think this actually is a great use of the birch wood, and I've never really seen someone do it very often because people don't build with it very often. But I think it's a cool little house, and it really fits in well with the fields, and I added a nice pathway up to it and textured all of that.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I think I made a pathway to your house finally, too, BS.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wow, I haven't
So
seen
it's
that.
connected.
I do like your new little house. I did see it the other day. I thought it was very nice done.
It's where Farmer Bob lives.
Farmer Bob?
We need a villager in there that can be named Farmer Bob.
There you go.
And then
we
we
make
can
that happen.
buy stuff from him.
So I did my trucking thing, of course.
Nah, really? I am so
That's
shocked.
where you've been.
Yeah, that's where I've been. So I ended up getting parked late basically every night this week. Didn't really have that much time to play Minecraft, unfortunately. Now, last weekend, we did end up doing an after-hours show, Little C. That was fun.
Yeah?
And I think it went really well. So you definitely want to check that one out. I believe that was like episode 13 of our after-hours show already.
I think it was episode 152,112.
Yeah, I don't think we're giving them that much content. Also, last weekend after the show, I ended up recording a tutorial on a super compact auto chicken cooker. Now, I just got to get Little C motivated to actually edit it, post it, make it look like a good video, like I kind of know what I'm doing.
That's funny. I don't think editing can do that. Might take more than that.
You guys are harsh.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about that chicken cooker a little bit. It's pretty compact, right, Little C?
I don't know. I built a chicken cooker off of a tutorial once.
Right, but you've seen what I've built. Like I've showed you before. It's literally a 2x2 space, and it automatically cooks chicken and gives you feathers and cooked chicken to eat.
Those poor chickens. They're in a tiny box.
Very.
Well, how do you think real life chicken? That's
I
how they're
know.
treated there too. But anyways, so hopefully we can get Little C motivated. Make sure to ping him every chance you get to
I will
make
just
the YouTube
block
channel.
anyone who spam pings me, and I will not care.
Or maybe HolyBookworm, you can threaten to ground him if he doesn't get it done. I don't know. Maybe that'll work.
I'll take that into consideration.
All right. Also, this week, we did open up some of our past episodes or older episodes. I think now you still need us to subscribe to get the After Hours show. But as far as our main podcast, you now, without the subscription, we opened it up all the way back to like, I don't know, episode 50 and on, something like that. So the first 49, of course, you need to be a subscriber. You can hear about our completely cringy when we started the podcast, didn't know what we were doing, didn't have the proper equipment. It's so good to listen to.
It's kind of fun, though.
It is fun. And Little C, you've grown up a little bit since we started.
Yeah.
You sound different.
Your beard's probably gotten longer since we
My
started.
beard is longer now. Yeah, absolutely.
And there's less hair on your head? Actually, no, you've been bald for a while.
That's what you have to look forward to, Little C.
Yeah, there you go. Now, I do kind of struggle. Like, I want everybody to be able to listen to every show, right? But this does take a lot of work. I spend a lot of time in here making sure the podcast works and stuff.
I think the highlight is just to let everyone know that, yeah, it's $1.99, but it's $1.99, which is like not even a coffee. Seriously,
Right.
for 1 month, and you get some good content, and you're
Wait.
supporting a couple really good guys.
So you're telling me with the $1.99 I spend on the block party, I could have bought a coffee?
Not at a typical store.
No, you
that's
can't.
what I'm saying. You
I
can't.
spent $2.67 for my coffee the other morning.
See?
Wow.
And that
So-
was just black coffee, by the way.
So this,
Just buy the TBP. That's way more
Yeah,
content than
this
coffee.
is way better investment.
Yeah, most definitely. Holy Bookworm, what have you been up to?
Oh, I've been helping another fellow member of our Jericho server on a big project. So that's been exciting. I've also been continuing farming for BS and Little C. I'm the unofficial farmer. So
Yeah, you like doing that,
I
though.
do like
You
that.
basically make
Thank
Minecraft
you
into Farmville.
so
Yes.
much for doing the farming because we're now selling golden carrots at the shopping district in the cafe. Make sure to go buy some golden carrots. They're really cheap because we have a gold farm that BS and I built that he's AFK on pretty much all the time, it seems.
Wait a minute. So if my carrots are helping you do that and you're making diamonds off of that, shouldn't I get a payback for that once in a while?
I
You do
agree.
get a payback.
Where's my diamonds?
When we make profit.
Oh, you haven't made any profit yet?
I haven't checked in a week.
Oh, okay. Slacker.
Yeah, he's slacking. He's been building the house.
Make sure to go and buy some golden carrots so Holy Bookworm can have some diamonds.
There you go. Help Holy Bookworm out.
Yes, then I can spend money at other people's places. Also, I completed a big project. I made a giant Snoopy in our Jericho world. So it welcomes people when you walk down the one path. Before you get to town, you see Snoopy.
Yeah, and that's super awesome.
It's awesome.
It really is cool.
So
make
that's
sure
what
to
I've
check
been up
that
to.
out. Maybe you can post a screenshot or something of that on the TPP Discord so
I'd be
everybody
happy
can see
to.
that.
It's really cool. I'm planning on doing another one down the line. I've got thoughts for a couple other ones. I like doing those, but I got to get more diamonds to get more wool so that I can do more.
Yeah, there you go. That's a great thing. I think you're getting into Minecraft a little bit more. You're finding your place and what works for you in Minecraft.
She's addicted.
Oh, I'm not addicted.
She's not
Not
addicted yet.
yet.
Yet is the key
Yeah,
word
I will
there.
never be addicted.
But you
We'll
are
see.
enjoying it, right?
A little bit more, yes.
Yeah, and you're starting to kind of understand. You're learning stuff, and you're kind of learning as you go there.
Yes, I've come a
So-
long way.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think you're gonna, be telling people how to play here pretty soon.
Now it's time for do.
Listener questions.
Our first question here comes from Metis Mermaid. What kinds of cheese do you like?
Yes. Now she changed her name here. This is actually one of the questions from Ruby Soho that we've read in the past.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so apparently her Discord name on our thing is now Metis Mermaid, which I kind of looked that up, by the way. It's like some Greek goddess
Greek
thing or
mythology
something
kind of
like
thing.
that.
Gotcha.
Yep, something like that. I probably would have to say the cheese sauce that goes on everything at Mexican restaurant. I believe it's called Chihuahua cheese.
Yes.
That I didn't even think of that. That is some good
Oh,
cheese.
that is
Best cheese
so
ever.
good. Little C, what's your answer here?
The cheesy kind. Honestly, I think Holy Bookworm's jokes are the best type of cheese. Those are pretty
They are pretty
cheesy.
cheesy.
I
They're
think
awesome.
the stuff, I don't know. The stuff in the can's cool. You can put it on top of crackers, and I'm lazy, so it makes it super easy.
So like Cheese Whiz or something like
Yeah.
that.
Cheese in a can.
Because I'm
Yeah.
lazy and I don't have to actually do anything besides bzzz, psh.
There you go.
You know the number one reason why you never get that is because it's on the top shelf of the grocery store.
Yeah, and Holy Bookworm is way too short to grab it.
I told her to get a backpack that turns into a step stool, but she didn't listen.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
And that
Holy
also,
Bookworm.
it needs a little flag on it so people can see her.
Cool.
What is your favorite kind of cheese?
Mexican restaurant cheese, my queso dip.
Yeah.
Like
I
there is.
think I gotta say that's
I
probably
gotta
my
say that
favorite
is
too.
the best cheese in the world.
Because you could put that on pretty much anything
Yeah,
and it
you
tastes
can
better.
pour it over chicken. You can add it with your tortilla chips. You can pour it over your tacos. I mean, it's good with like everything.
Yeah, I'm changing my answer. It's
So
not Mexican
I'm sorry.
restaurant
That's
cheese.
the best.
We like cheese from Chihuahuas.
That sounds terrible.
What?
That's
Say
no.
it.
Moving on.
All right. Next question comes from Advisory Labs. First diamonds. How is the experience?
I forget, honestly. That was so long ago. I remember getting really hyped for it. I probably ended up mining it with the stone pickaxe and losing it. But that was smaller C for you.
Yeah, that was smaller, see? Yeah. Yeah, I was probably super excited and nervous. Like, I get nervous about that stuff.
Why would you get nervous about mining diamonds? That's goofy.
I just feel like I'm going to get killed before I get it or something. I remember for a while when I found diamonds, it would give me like a total adrenaline rush. I don't quite have that anymore with diamonds, I guess, but a small part is still there. Like I still get excited over finding them. And man, but the first diamonds, that was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
I'm like you. I don't know that I can remember the first time I found diamonds, but I always had this thing when we were playing Minecraft in the beginning. But anytime you found something, you had to call it out because we would all be playing together. And so I would find stuff. I'm like, cool.
She
And
became the mayor of one of our Minecraft worlds because we were being goofy and had a mayor election. And this was just when we had a few family members on it and a few close friends. And this was probably PlayStation 3 days.
Yeah.
And I remember she made it a rule that every time if we were all on a voice call or just in the same room together, if we all found something, we would have to shout out what we found, like coal, diamonds,
Yes.
emeralds. And it got very annoying.
I still do it. But I remember the first time I found diamonds, though, and I was like, what is that? Like, I'm looking at the color, and I didn't, because I hadn't seen it. And I'm just like, and I remember like, wait, no, you got to use a certain pickaxe for that, and we'll help you with it. And it was exciting, but I love mining, so I'm bound to find that stuff. But now with all the changes in it, you don't find it as easily, or I don't perceive that you find it as easily as what you used to. So
With
Yeah,
the
you don't
slower
go mining
pickaxe-
down
With
below.
this lower pickaxe, it's very hard to get a lot of diamonds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different. But you still get excited even getting coal and iron and all that. You still have that excitement
Oh,
for
yeah.
some of the basic stuff.
Oh yeah, I just did the other day when I was
Yeah.
mining with I'm helping Wire Guy in his big project, and I was able to mine some stuff, and I was like, yay! And
Yeah.
it's, like I still get total
But
child
that
joy of that.
feeling, that's the same feeling. I still have some of that with diamonds and whatnot. It's fun. I think that's one of the great things about Minecraft is those feelings that come out genuinely from just playing this game.
Absolutely.
Thank you for those listener questions. Really appreciate it. Keep them coming. Just like these, they can be Minecraft related, or they could even be about cheese. Whatever you want, we'll answer them. Keep them family friendly, of course. Get them on the Discord. Now, next week's topic, I'm excited for this one, and I know a lot of you are excited, and that is Minecraft lore.
Ooh,
The
fancy.
lore of Minecraft.
Wow.
And it should be a fun one.
So we are going to be adding a new thing for you guys to listen to. Holy Bookworm. We're going to make it the Noob Corner with Holy Bookworm. Hoping to release that next week. And it's just going to be a little snippet of Minecraft basics for you to kind of enjoy and reminisce and remember about. And I think it should be really good.
Yeah, Noob Corner with Holy Bookworm. I'm excited for that. You're probably going to record that here maybe tonight, something like that. I think we're probably going to shoot for releasing them maybe on Fridays, something like that. Sounds fun. But it's great for some of the listeners that are like you, that still play the simple part of the game and still enjoy the simplicity of what Minecraft can be. And I think it'll be a great show for that.
I don't know about this. Her show's gonna get way more listens and way more engagement than our show does because it's Holy Bookworm and not just Bearded Sloth and Little C.
Yeah, we'll see. So if you like Holy Bookworm, her show's coming, and I don't think we're going to make that subscription only. So that's available for everybody.
Yep.
So make sure to listen to that. We might even give you your own Discord channel where people can communicate maybe questions they have for you.
Oh, wow.
Or something like that. That sounds fun too.
You're getting you get
your own corner.
You get your own branding pack too.
Oh, sounds
Oh.
exciting.
Oh, Holy Bookworm's getting in it now.
All right. So for all that, feel free to email us with any questions or comments for future shows. Our email is
contact@theblockpartymc.com.
definitely join our Discord. Got to be part of the fun there. You can also call or text us at
1-260-222-7240.
Now, don't forget, the best way to support us right now is definitely by becoming a subscriber. We kind of need that. This truly helps us and gives you access to all of our after hours shows that we talked about and all the early shows, which is amazing. And we sincerely appreciate your support. It's really awesome. It's been great for the subscribers we've had. Thank you so much for that. But now, before we go, it's time for
Everyone's favorite part of the show.
Holy Bookworm's joke of the week.
what do you call an angry carrot?
A steamed veggie.
That was a great one, Holy Bookworm. Thank you for those.
You're very welcome.
Are you going to be reading something like that on your show, maybe?
I might have a pun to share.
Ooh, Holy Bookworm's
Talking of
pun of the
cheesy,
week.
that was cheesy.
That was pretty cheesy.
Ooh, cheese on vegetables. That
Oh,
sounds
now,
good.
now, yeah,
Ooh.
now I want some cheese.
There'll be some on our pizza tonight.
Ooh, sounds good. All right. Great show. Thank you, Holy Bookworm, for being here.
You're welcome. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
having me.
Little C, for being a co-host.
Yeah. This was weird. There's 3 people. Holy Bookworms here. I'm still confused.
All right. Now, when you're out shopping at your local marketplace, be sure to tell everyone to check out all the ways to listen, Jericho S&P info, our YouTube channel, Bedrock add-on packs, and so much more at theblockpartymc.com.
Thank you for being here. We truly appreciate it. Be sure to send us your questions on our Discord website. Text us at 1-260-222-7240 or email us at contact@theblockpartymc.com.
I'm Holy Bookworm.
I am Bearded Sloth, and now I gotta eat my coffee.
And I'm Little C, and I'm gonna go eat some cheesy crackers.